Have you considered moving to a place like Uruguay? Well, if this video found you in Philly, you might as well be there right now. Welcome to part 37 of the United States might as well be 50 third world countries stacked up in a trench coat. Philadelphia has half the people of a place like Uruguay when we look at population. Philadelphia makes almost 2 times the money when we look at the GDP. This is important to keep in mind because in a place with twice the people and half the money, Uruguay's infant mortality rate is way too close for comfort. They're actually beating the estimate for Philadelphia with 1 less infant mortality per 1,000. Estimates also have Philly losing about 5 more mothers per 100,000 births than a place like Uruguay. And as we all know, Philadelphia is a city and a state located in America. So not only are the outcomes worse, you pay out of pocket to run that risk. I don't want to give away too much too early here, but there's a chance one community being denied access to healthcare and resources makes the big picture a lot worse. And I don't know that the average person walking around working a job has control over that. But speaking of working a job, as one person, it's estimated you need $92K to live in Philly. You need $230,000 to be comfortable as a family of 4. Close to 50% of Philly households don't make what you need to be one comfortable person, and 95% of households don't make enough for the comfortable level as a family of 4. In Uruguay, it's actually about the same. There, the median income is about $1,900 a month, but you need $1,700 as one person and $4K a month as a family of 4. But in a country with universal healthcare and tuition-free education up to undergrad, you tell me what sounds more manageable. And it's crazy to think that one of the landmark cities in one of the most developed nations on the planet could be so much worse at taking care of its people than a stone-cold developing nation. Philly, to be such a black city, is still in America. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like most things in America, it would be a whole lot better without the racism. Philadelphia has a rich black history. But I believe ideas live on a spectrum. The existence of a far left idea implies, if not requires, the existence of a far right idea. We can see that in the history of the city. Philly was one of the first places black men operated public transit. The 1944 public transit hate strikes soon followed. Philly was one of the first cities where free black people could congregate and organize. Fast forward to the move bombings in the 80s, and I don't know that they like it that much when that happens. And I actually lived in Philly from 06 to 2012. That was elementary to high school for me. This is a time that I credit as building the foundation for my current level of class consciousness. I made friends, interacted, and lived around people from a variety of cultures in one of the most diverse cities during the Obama era. Despite that, it would be an insane lie for me to sit here and tell you I did not experience racism despite that. It would blow my mind because it would be coming from people in the same tax bracket and sometimes in the same apartment complex. The mindset comes from a time when being low income and not having any resources was reserved for people of color due to all the discrimination. Capitalism has gotten so big, though, that being poor is way more of an equal opportunity outcome than it ever was. Growing up, I would see those same people who felt they were better than their black neighbors deal with the same underfunded schools, the same lack of resources, corrupt policing, and most recently, the drug epidemic. It's almost like Philly could be doing better than a place like Uruguay if it would stop shooting itself in the foot with anti-blackness. Who am I, though? Put your city or state in the comments if you want me to do yours next. We are covering all 50 states with this series. Shoot me a follow if you want to see when I do yours.